Hey, come on in. This is Maximus. Come here, buddy. Come here. You want to say hi? Say hi to everybody. This is my buddy Maximus. He's a good boy. Oh, he's a good boy. Look, what a good boy. He's also about 150 pounds. He likes company. Come on in. You can see the house. We like to call it home. Come on, Max. We won't do the whole lifestyles with the rich and famous, but you can see dining room, family room through here. This is kind of the room we don't know what to do with. So just have some spare stuff. Right now, I'm going to head upstairs, get into the office. Peter's coming over in a little while, but I got some emails to catch up on, so come on up. I'll show you where it all happens. So Rich, what's going on, man? Bring me up to speed.
Hey, buddy. Just taking a look at the new Boss products and how they're being designed. Okay, I talked to the guys who are dealing with the nutraceutical applications in Ontario, and we're designing this so that the products can be used in a very, very application-specific manner. That way, no matter what type of athlete you are, our product's going to be designed to be applied specifically to your activity, and that's really, really interesting, Bob. It's something that's not being done right now in the nutraceutical industry. Okay, we're actually designing this around how pharmaceuticals are actually applied, for their applications.
Sure.
It really is the only way these products should be utilized.
Well, I think that's smart too, Rich, because everybody's got a product out there right now. I mean, there's not a lot of new from what I'm seeing out there, and I know we've talked about, launching our own product brand and all that stuff. So this will definitely separate it out from everything else that's out there right now.
Well, it's going to separate it out in the way it's applied. We're applying this in a professional manner. If you got joint problems, if you're a guy in your 40s, if you're a young guy who's 18, as you know, everybody can't utilize things in the same manner. And all your supplement companies pigeonhole themselves into designing one product per application, and that simply doesn't work.
Right.
Okay,
right.
we all know that. We're going to be doing things differently.
How are we looking at launch time for product brand and all that?
We're definitely looking at within the next 6 weeks. Of doing an initial launch and making people aware of what we're doing. We'll be in the full-blown launch mode by the time September rolls around, getting prepared for the next seasons.
Perfect timing, I think. Looks like we're moving a little faster than I thought we would. So looks like we'll have plenty to keep us busy. That's for sure.
Well, yeah, it's moving along pretty good. Like I said, we decided on how we're going to apply this, which is more efficient in every single manner, Bob.
Awesome.
That's not really why I called you. Okay. I got something I want you to be involved with.
I don't like that laugh already. Now what?
Well, it's going to be different. It's going to be something you're not accustomed to. Quite frankly, I'm not either. You're going to be in Chicago this weekend.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Junior Nationals.
I'm going to be going down there too. Okay, and I've got some people I want you to meet down there that I've been working with, and they want you involved with the project, and it's got something to do with cosmetics. Okay.
Cosmetics?
Cosmetics.
Like makeup.
Makeup, you got it. You look cute in makeup, buddy.
All right, you've got to fill me in, bro. Why and cosmetics have anything to do with each other?
There's actually a cosmetics convention in Chicago this weekend that I'm going to, and you'll find it very interesting how it's going to be approached and how this new product line is being launched. They want you involved. I've kind of introduced you, metaphorically, and hey, hopefully you can attend.
So we're getting involved in the makeup business?
Well, I am, and I'm hoping you're coming along for the ride. Okay, you'll find it really interesting. It's actually the way it's being done, the way it's being launched is extremely interesting. It's up your alley, and you'll like it. You'll enjoy the whole process.
Oh boy! Well, my first makeup convention, bro. This should be interesting.
Hey, buddy, it's working with a pile of beautiful women. You could really enjoy this.
So, can you think I'll blend?
Well, you know what? You'll be a good yin to my yang. Well, I'll be the short, ugly guy in the corner.
All right. Well, I can't wait to see how this one unfolds, bro. But well, all else fails, my brother. I will see you in Chicago this weekend, and keep me posted on the makeup stuff. I
will be there. Looking forward, and like I said, keep an open mind. This is going to be a real interesting application for you. Something a little bit different than the supplements, but something very much along the same lines.
Well, if it comes out of the box thinking, bro, you're the king of it. So, all right, man, I will see you this weekend.
Thanks, buddy. I'll chat you then.
You got it. I'll see you. Makeup? MD Supplement Superstore, #1.
Hydrolyze Ultra, the leader in cellular hydration water, has been designed by shrinking and reshaping molecules to allow a faster and more sustained delivery into your cells, along with adding electrolytes to our special ingredients. This allows all nutrients to be absorbed at a maximum cellular state. Get the advantage that top athletes have achieved. Try Hydrolyze Ultra today. Visit hydrolyzeultra.com.
All right, got a few phone calls out of the way. Everybody wants to know, geez, Bob, what do you do all day long? You know, it must be nice not having a real job. But you get all kinds of stuff. I got an email here from a kid named Brandon Hardy. He's out of Savannah, Georgia. That's where my wife's hometown is from. And wants some advices on his physique. He wants to go national and, of course, eventually an IFBB pro card. So he sent me some pics, which I'm going to take a look at now. And you can see the kid's got some good potential. Very thick. Said he weighed 211 in his last competition, and he wants to bump it up a notch, get himself to the national level. So let's see what else he's got here. But you can see good thickness, good roundness, 211. He's not too tall. That's a good size heavyweight right there. That's maybe up into the two teens to be competitive at the nationals. But you can see here he's got very good potential. The arms look impressive, but they need to come up just a hair. He's got good thigh sweep. Actually, he's got legs very similar to my own. He's got that big sweep on the outside and the high inserts on the thighs, small waist. Of course, he's in the kitchen. Everybody looks great in kitchen light for some odd reason. They should just they should get guys who set up kitchens to put the lighting up at shows. Everybody would look like a winner. Here's a side chest. My buddy Larry Baker would be going out of his head right now because nobody hits a proper side chest pose anymore with the big rib cage shot. Old school. You have to teach him how to do that. But he looks good here, though. Good thickness. Like I say, the arms got to come up just a hair to match the big delts and the thighs. Big abdominal shot. Obviously, he's not quite in contest shape here, but in very good condition. No, I think this kid's going to do okay. He's needs a little refinement. I haven't seen him pose, obviously, but of course, I've got all the expertise on posing out on YouTube. He can check that out. Big lat spread there in the back. Calves have always got to come up, as do all amateurs, of course, and even some of the pros. But good width, good thickness. Like I say, this kid could be a good caliber. He was getting ready for some local yokel show that wasn't even an NPC show. So, of course, they had to talk him out of that because the only way to the pros is through the NPC, and that's the way to go. Now, you look good, kid. Not too bad. You know what? I might just take him under my wing myself and bring him to the promise. And I understand he did all this with the help of no gurus, nobody helping him out, no trainers. That's good raw talent right there. Old school. We never had trainers and gurus and all that stuff. The one thing you need to do is you always need to figure out your own body. Once you know your own body, you can make the proper adjustments. I think it's way overkill these days with a lot of these gurus and people helping out. You know, listen, this ain't the Olympia. You know, first you got to walk before you can run. So, but I think Brandon's got a good start, and who knows? Maybe I'll take him under my wing. Maximus, who's the door? That's your buddy. That's your buddy. Oh,
Max, how are you?
Always a nice greeting from Maximus. Come on, Peter.
Hot as hell out there.
Yes, it is. Maximus, look who's here.
Hey, boy.
That's your buddy. He's always so excited to see you. Come on up here. I just gave a big tour of the house to our fans out there. Pulled out some cool stuff out of my archives as I am back in town and ready to go back out to the Junior Nationals.
Let's check archives.
Pull up a chair, Peter. And it's hotter than blazes outside.
Yeah, sure is.
87 degrees.
So you're away last weekend. Did you get a chance to see the last rep, the new format?
I did. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, we got some good review. They like it better. They like the casual. You know, they don't like the you know, the stuffed suit thing, right, and which is cool. You know, I mean, and that's what we wanted. But I mean, look at this, Peter. I got an email from one of our fans in Kuwait. It says, to the last rep show, hey there, big fan of bodybuilding and Bob and Peter. I'm from Kuwait. Now always look on the latest updates about news.
You said Bob and Peter. It should have been Peter and Bob.
Yeah, well, he's from Kuwait. It's
Oh,
it's
right.
back.
They do it
It's,
backwards,
it's
right.
over there. Yeah, like in China.
Yeah.
It says the last rep is one of the best, full of excitement, information, and the topics that Bob and Peter discuss is just awesome. I really wish one day to go to the Olympia and the Expo just to meet with the people I see every day and night on the computer. You know that Kuwait is holding 2012 Olympia Amateur. Always good luck, Bob and Peter. See, now we switched it. If you're reading this, I want you to know you're the man.
You're the man.
I
right,
think.
okay.
Well, I think he means
I'm not going to argue with that.
you're the man, Peter.
I had a really great email from Betty Weeder, name dropping.
Really?
She says she enjoys the show every week, and then this is the really good thing. She said she agreed totally with me about the soccer and the basketball.
Oh, come on.
Case proved.
Betty Weeder.
Betty Weeder is the ultimate authority when it comes to those sort of things.
Yeah, speaking of soccer, so I assume this tournament or whatever it is still going on?
The European Championships is on. Yeah, the top 16 teams in Europe are playing national champions for the next 3 or 4 weeks.
Were they all tie ball games at the end, or
No,
did anybody
it-
score any points?
Yeah, it's point-based to start with. England played yesterday. They drew with France, who expected to lose, so not great expectations.
They
for
tied.
England. Yeah, yeah.
Everybody ties because nobody. See, now this is exactly what I'm talking about. Game 7 was on just the other night. Celtics in the Heat. You can't get more exciting than that. Right down to the wire. Minutes,
No,
you know.
7 games. Soccer matches are one-offs. You either win, lose, or draw, move on.
Draws. More.
Everything's on the line for that 90 minutes, not over 7 days or 3 weeks, whatever.
So-
Anyway,
Well, the finals are coming up, so I'm going to have to drag you over here. You know what? I'll tell you what. I will watch a full soccer game with you if you watch a full basketball game with me.
what about that?
All right, we'll talk about that. Anyway, yes, home for about 4 days. Junior Nationals coming up this weekend.
That must bring back a lot of memories for you. That was your
Yeah,
big breakthrough.
that was my break into the big time. 87 Junior Nationals. I actually drummed up some memorabilia, Peter. As you know, I carry everything.
Yeah.
The 1987 Junior Nationals program. Matt Mendenhall on the cover.
Wow.
How cool is that?
And he never did get a pro card.
No, probably the best in my opinion to ever.
Yeah.
And interestingly, obviously, as you know, my career and most people do now, Mendenhall, that name of guys with Liedlmeyer and Edgar Fletcher, and up until I got my pro card in 2000, my name of best NPC amateurs to never get their pro card.
Yeah, you were the...
So I broke out of the pack. That inspired my first cover shot, Peter. Look at this.
Wow. The young chick.
Steve and the boys will like this over at MD, but my first cover shot was in Muscular Development, 1987.
1987. That was after the juniors, yeah?
This is actually, this was the photo shoot the day after I won the show.
Wow.
That actually picture is taken outside and then just superimposed on here, but that's why I'm kind of squinting in there as we're out in the blazing sunlight in Toledo, Ohio.
Toledo. Wow.
And what's cool is, I mean, a little story for you guys. Nobody told you you were going to be on a cover back then. You know, you just kind of appeared on a cover. There was no internet back then or anything like that. So I'm actually in the store, and I'm going there to look at the magazines as always. And I'm in there, and I'm standing like this, and I'm looking at the magazines, and all of a sudden I spot me standing like this. You talk about weird. It was like a real...
I know that guy.
Yeah, it was like, whoa, what am I looking at? Of course, I scooped up the 8, 9, 10 of them that were there and bought them all, of course. And but that was... yeah, that was it. Look at this shot here.
If you remember, when I was at Flex, I never told anybody was on the cover.
That's right.
And you came into my office one Friday afternoon, and you were on the cover. And I had it face down, and you were talking about this, that, and the other.
That's right.
And I slowly just turned it over. And it took you a second to... that's me.
Well, I thought you were kidding. If you remember, I actually thought you just...
Dummied it up.
You dummied it up just to bust my balls about it because I was bugging you to get a cover shot. But by the way, one of the coolest things you've ever done for me. Speaking of cool things, look at this. This is a picture from the Junior Nationals. Look at that. Look at this young guy here.
Jim Mannion.
Jim Mannion.
With Junior underneath him, so that is Jim Junior.
That's right.
Yeah.
And the promoters. I don't know. This is
good shape
this
there.
lady actually did the modeling for the Statue of Liberty. But yeah, that's me. A moment of truth. And Jim, look at Jim Mannion. Look how young he is there.
So how old were you then?
I'm 21.
21. It's good
Yeah.
physique for 21.
You know what? I think I did all right. You know, here's just another shot from the show itself. A classic shot.
Posing as it should be. Yeah.
You don't see that anymore.
No,
Look at that.
No, that's not one of Branch Warren's, is it?
No. Speaking of Branch, so he was at the Rhode Island show I was just at with Trish and their new baby, Faith, 4 months old, making her first appearance.
Branch and Trish have faith.
They do have faith.
It's a fact.
So So that was it, man. You know,
Yeah.
just ready to rock and roll, and the new issues are out. I see.
Oh, I see. This is the one that's on the shelves now.
Brand new MD.
So what were you?
Did you finally get your article in here?
That's my first column for MD. Yeah.
There it is. True Brit.
Yeah.
Kind of says it all, Peter.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I like it. Look at this.
Fill your hands, you son of a bitch. So,
Hey, man, you got a lot of pages here.
yeah,
How many you got? Look at more. Robert Kennedy.
I did a Robert Kennedy thing, and then I ghost wrote this for Greg Valentino.
Wait,
nobody knows that.
From you to the rambling freak. We talk about the left and the right.
So let's see what you're talking about.
Ah.
Oh, the pro cards. Just what we were talking about. It took you 13 years to get a pro card.
Is prestige a thing of the past, Peter?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about this too.
Yeah.
And my question to you, my friend, is it?
Well, I think that, there's too many pro cards given out, that it does two things. It puts guys into the pros before they're ready, and it dilutes the quality of the amateurs, because it's good to see a guy have 3 or 4 tries to get his pro card, because he gets better and better and elevates the whole quality of the amateur ranks. If they get a pro card too early, it's the road to nowhere.
Isn't this going to dilute the amateurs?
Yeah.
I mean, the bottom line is, if you're turning pros, and by the way, they're turning pro 2 at a time at the Nationals this year.
Yeah.
I don't mean overall and second over. I'm talking in the class, winner and runner-up are getting their pro cards. I mean, and that's part about what I write about.
Yeah.
What do you keep looking around at?
I just got to ask, Clark Gable, is he Denny's brother or something? Liz Taylor, did she ever in the... What's the connection? You and these movie stars.
All right, this ain't my connection. This is my wife's connection, as you can see. But yeah, I'm not a big Liz Taylor fan, but
she's a movie buff then.
oh yeah, she likes all the old stuff. But you can clearly this is while I do stuff here. This is not my office, Peter. But I got Gone with the Wind. Look at I got artsy stuff. I got the. I got Brando over here. Look at that. I mean, this is. Yeah, this is. All right. Obviously, this is my wife's stuff. So.
Right. Okay.
If you guys want to pan over to the other side of the room, you can see what my end of the room looks like on that side. Now, granted, it leaves a little to the imagination, Peter, but I actually do have a bunch of cool stuff. But I commandeered the theater room with all my stuff. So I suppose at some point I should kind of make it more my office, but my wife has clearly taken over. But let me show you what's in my room, Peter, because I got loads of stuff.
There's a tremendous article in there about Dennis Wolfe, some guy wrote.
Who would that be?
I don't know, some British guy. But yeah, Dennis really opened up, and it was a lot of interesting stuff about him, and his sites on the Olympia and stuff like that.
All right, I will definitely check it out. Right now, let's check out my room, Peter.
Right.
All right, Peter. Obviously, that's not my office.
Right.
This is my room. Go.
Okay.
Check it out.
Oh.
Oh,
look at it.
MD Supplement Superstore, #1.
Hydrolyze Ultra, the leader in cellular hydration water, has been designed by shrinking and reshaping molecules to allow a faster and more sustained delivery into your cells, along with adding electrolytes to our special ingredients. This allows all nutrients to be absorbed at a maximum cellular state. Get the advantage that top athletes have achieved. Try Hydrolyze Ultra today. Visit hydrolyzeultra.com.
Behold the mightiest man who ever lived.
Hey, let me get some light
I
on
don't like that anymore. Oh,
This is the theater room, as you see, Peter.
Czech Republic playing Greece.
Just for you. I
Wow.
took the liberty of putting that on because I know you'd be watching it. But
Yeah, it's a very interesting room, this is, Bob.
120 inches of pure bliss, Peter. You can watch all the soccer you want. I don't know if you guys can catch that on camera. I got the window open so you can see some stuff. Look at that picture, Peter. Huh?
Wow. I'm just going to have a chat to this guy.
Got everything except a good game to watch here, apparently. As you can see, Peter, I've got. I commandeered this room. I gave my wife the office, but check these out.
Oh yeah.
Original inserts from some of the Hercules movies and stuff.
So,
These
where'd you get these from?
I've
Goliath and the
collected them
Sons of
over the
Babylon.
years, but these are
Hercules Unchained.
yeah, these are 14 by 36 inserts, I think. But yeah, those are originals, and I've got well, I've got a whole bunch more over here, but you can see some here on the opposite side when you come in.
Yeah. Wow.
I got a whole bunch of.
Hercules Unchained again. That's the re-release.
Yeah, I got that. The White Warrior. That's something you wouldn't put out today.
No.
So, but you get the Atlas,
by every
Samson
man.
and Delilah. That's an original pumping iron.
Yeah.
That was actually given to me by our good friend Sean Perrine. I had looked for years.
Oh, yeah, in the office.
You cannot. That's the one.
Yeah.
You cannot find one of these on the internet less than $1,000. And you know, me and Sean have given each other some stuff
Oh,
over
for
the years.
him
But
to give you that is
that's
a
pretty
real
cool.
gesture.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But
Yeah.
and I've got probably double this inside my cache of stuff. But
Yeah.
I just got to get frames and put them up and But I've got lots of memorabilia and stuff. Here's some of the awards, things like that.
Yeah. What's that one?
Which one? Oh, that was the. That was given to me by the Parisos. Recognition, my support and dedication. I got all kinds of funky stuff. Rochester Bodybuilding Hall of Fame, Peter. In there with some other.
Not many people getting that.
Danny Padilla, Pete Krimkowski. There's some notables on that list. Of course, the championship belt, Peter, from the Masters.
Wow. I didn't realize you got a belt for that.
Yeah, you get the guys at bodybuilding.com had that made up for me.
All right.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff. And speaking as we were talking about it earlier, come on this side. There's some this. Just don't have enough space to put all this stuff. Junior National Championships, 1987.
Wow.
Look at that.
So you had to take that on the plane?
Two of them, yeah, because I got one for one in my class, and then one, of course, for one in the overall, and then, of course, my pride and joy, Peter, the much coveted USA trophy.
Wow.
13 years in the making.
Toil and sweat.
Yeah, toil. This from the Olympia, of course, not from the USA. But yeah, a lot of toil and a lot of sweat.
Yeah.
And a lot of money in NPC cards. This is something very valuable to me, actually. This is the IFBB Achievement Medal. This was actually given to me by Ben himself, just before he died. Myself, Robin Chang, Rob Wilkins, and Dan.
Yeah.
So the highest award you can get in the IFBB.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. So just some, but this whole thing is stocked. Look at this. This is all bodybuilding memorabilia and stuff.
Yeah, if we go in there, we'll never come out.
No, I know. Well, I know you got an equal amount of stuff. So.
Have they scored?
Oh, all right. Well, listen, I ain't watching this stuff, so I got lots more stuff to show you, Peter. So come on.
Okay, I'll. So what we got here, we've got Greece playing the Czech Republic. Czech Republic have to win this because they lost to Russia. They need these 3 points, otherwise they're probably out of the competition. And remarkably, they're 2-0 up. But really, it's good that at least one member of the Cicherillo family is interested in this stuff. And appropriately, there's some dogged resistance going on here. That was a foul.